Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be having a look at the ARL V39, and actually we're looking at this with the wrong tank right gun. It's been a very long time since I have done this this episode. Been a very long time. So today we are looking at the ARL. Now the gun on this is to die for. Now the stats don't do it too much justice. The DPM 2300 and only 165 alpha. It does have a 1.9 second aim time and the dispersion 0.326, and it only has 6 degrees of gun depression. So compared to all the other TDs, it's not actually, stat wise on paper, it's not actually that good. It's not actually that good compared to some of the other TDs in this tier. But considering how bad the tank is, considering how shit the tank is, the gun is absolutely wonderful. It really is. If you can get into a position where no one's looking at you or no one is shooting you, then you will have a good battle. You will have a good battle. Now, this kind of tank is definitely a sit at the back and camp kind of tank, because you've got no armor. People going to wreck you, and some tanks are just going to HE you because you literally have no armor. So it's definitely a sit at the back kind of tank and just farm the damage completely. And we're going to do that. We have 2 battles for you today, and we're going to do exactly that on both of these battles. Now the first one is a sad loss. If my team wouldn't have died so quick, or maybe even if, I'm not even just blaming the team, maybe if I would have pushed a lot sooner, then I think it could have been a different outcome. So far there is a minute gone, or just a minute and a half gone, and 1 tank down a piece now, or 2 tanks down now for our team. So maybe I should have used this opportunity to go with the 2 tanks that have just gone to rush there, but I didn't. At the time, this was my first battle in the thing. I'm thinking, no, I'm just going to farm. If my team are there, then I'm just going to wait. Now, that shot does actually hit the 88. So I was actually hoping for the red team just to come and sit in the middle here and pretty much just give me free damage. I mean, I've got 3 other tanks around up there. That's why I thought, you know what, I'm not going to move because there are a few tanks around that area. We do take out the ARL, but unfortunately for me, they don't go where I need them to go. They're going behind the building instead of to the side of the building. They're going behind. So if they would have gone to the side, then this game would have been a completely different outcome. But now, right now, it is a 3 versus 5. So a lot of work to do. Too much work to do, and this is when I decide to push. But by the time I get there, my teammate is pretty much going to die. But we have to move. I have to move. We also have a Dicker Max who's not really moving. It is now a 2 versus 5, and we are losing on supremacy points. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm not going to rush in. You never know. I've got the Dicker Max behind. I'm still full hit points. He's still full hit points, just about. And I thought, you know what? What I should have done here is cap the base and then gone towards my Dicker Max. But instead I thought, you know what, it's game over. We're not going to win this. It's game over. But which is stupid of me. It's never ever game over until the game is actually finished and you're all dead, or the enemy have got the cap points. You never know. You never know. I've seen some remarkable wins, and wins that should never be a win. So never give up. Even now, I'm on 78 HP. I'm not looking at just rushing into the enemy team. I'll actually try getting behind there and dealing some damage. But still, we got over 2k damage, and I thought that was okay. Now, the next battle, this is the kind of map you want. Dead Rail, Castilla. These are the kind of maps you want, because these are the kind of maps that has the TD positions that you can just completely farm off, and you know exactly where I'm going to go. I don't even need to tell you. You know exactly where I'm going to go. Now I'm actually praying that these TDs don't go into the same position, because this happens to me all the time. When I get a map like Castilla, even in tier 10, there's 3 TDs, and you're thinking, right, I've got a perfect TD like a Death Star to sit in this position. And then a TD like an E3 or a TD like the Jaeger or the Grill try to come in the position. And I hate it when someone else is in the same position. If there's, I mean, they're doing nothing wrong. If one of them TDs on my team now was to come to this position before me, I wouldn't just go into that position because I think, you know what, no, I belong there. No, if someone's in this position, then I would just relocate. I would go into a different position and think, okay, you got that position covered, let me go into a different position. But luckily for me, no one actually comes into the position, and this poor leopard is about to find out how good this gun is. 2 shots, he is gone, and he is back into the garage within a minute of the game. So this tank, I mean, that was a nice shot there on the VK. We set him on fire, 400 damage. We are going to have a blind shot here. We have a max roll as well. We blind shot there, and I believe we do actually pen him. So we've got, what, 1100 damage, 1200, 1300 damage with that blind shot. So we're actually doing okay. We have been spotted, but we not at the moment. We're not spotted, and we're still full hit points. So that's pretty good. 1 tank down. And I love it when this happens. I love it, absolutely love it, when tanks up on the castle there just open up and give you some free damage. Now we're going to get a shot on that Stug, and that clears him. But we are now spotted. Now, stupidly, I ignore myself. I ignore being spotted. We get shot twice, but I'm now focused on that T-34-85, and we're going to back up. And I thought, you know what? I've got a high roll. I want to get this high roll, but I do waste a high roll just before I shoot. Literally, as I shot, the SU-100 takes out that T-34-85. So you can see there, 800 points on the VK. So we did hit that blind shot. 327. I mean, this does a 388 high roll. So it does some nice damage. 8.1 seconds on the reload, but we're getting wrecked now. But I wanted to get that last shot in on the VK. We do risk it, but we do put him down to a 1 shot. So we're going to back up because the Eraser is shooting me, and he's left me on 79 HP. And now we're going to sort of just reset our camo a bit. We're going to see what we can do. There's 2 tanks left, so even at this point, you know what, I'm thinking, you know what, it doesn't matter too much if I die, but I'm spotted now, but I don't want to die because I know there is still some damage to do. We're on 2.7k damage. If I can manage to get 1 more shot off, we break the 3k. And 3k, I mean, 3k in any tier 6 tank is actually a pretty good game. But for this tank, I think that's actually a really, really good game. Even though we've only just sat there and farmed. But this kind of game just shows you what kind of positions you can do well in when you're in a tank like this. And as I've said, I hate the tank. The tank is absolutely shit, but it does have a beautiful gun. Beautiful gun. We do get the kill on the BP-44. So we break there with just over 3k damage. We do get the 3 kills, and we do get the ace. So it's a pretty easy tank to ace. If you haven't aced it, or if you want to grind it, go grind it. If you want to get the ace, I mean, what, 900 XP? Not too bad. So that is Wrong Tank, Right Gun. I will be back again with the Right Tank, Wrong Gun episode very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye. With